Have you ever thought about escaping to a place where no one can find you? For the world's elite, this is more than a desire. It's reality. The ultra-wealthy have access to destinations so exclusive and secretive that most people have never even heard of them. And we're not talking about luxury hotels or five-star resorts. These places are sanctuaries of privacy and security, intentionally hidden from the public eye. In this video, we'll reveal 3 of these mysterious locations. Each one has been meticulously designed to meet the highest standards of comfort, security, and exclusivity. You'll discover private islands that don't even appear on maps, mountain chalets accessible only by helicopter, and retreats so well protected that even satellites struggle to detect them. Throughout this journey, you'll not only find out where these places are but also what makes them so valuable and desirable. Get ready to dive into a world that few have the privilege to know. If you're curious about how billionaires really live, this is the video you've been waiting for. Why do the ultra-rich choose such secretive places to retreat to? The answer goes far beyond luxury. For them, these locations represent a sanctuary from the chaos of the world, offering a level of privacy and security that no amount of money can buy, unless you're part of the elite. These places are designed to be almost invisible. They're located in isolated regions, often beyond the reach of ordinary tourists and protected by cutting-edge technology. Surveillance systems, drone blockers, and even holograms are used to ensure these retreats remain hidden. But secrecy serves another purpose: status. For the ultra-wealthy, being in a place no one else knows about is a way to assert exclusivity. The more secretive and inaccessible, the more desirable it becomes. These places are more than retreats. They're symbols of power and distinction. Our first destination is known as the Invisible Paradise. Located in the heart of the South Pacific, this private island is a true dream. Its untouched white sand beaches, crystal-clear turquoise waters, and lush vegetation create an atmosphere of pure tranquility. But what makes this island so special isn't just its natural beauty. It was purchased by a consortium of billionaires who invested millions in cloaking technologies. The island doesn't appear on public maps, and an advanced holographic system prevents it from being identified by satellites or drones. Only select guests arriving via highly controlled routes have the privilege of setting foot on this secret paradise. Within the island, luxury continues. Mansions integrated into the landscape, infinity pools blending with the ocean, and personalized services ensure everything meets the elite's highest standards. This place isn't just a retreat, it's the embodiment of exclusivity. Our second location takes the concept of exclusivity to new heights. Literally. Hidden in the Swiss Alps, an ultra-secret chalet offers the perfect balance of luxury and isolation. Surrounded by snow-covered mountains, it looks like something straight out of a postcard. But don't be fooled by its peaceful appearance. This chalet is one of the most inaccessible places in the world. The only way to get there is by helicopter, and the surrounding area is monitored 24/7. Once inside, the chalet impresses with its self-sufficiency. It uses advanced solar energy and even has a hydroponic farm for food production. Nothing has been left to chance. Every detail has been designed so its occupants can live in absolute comfort, even isolated from the outside world. The interior is equally spectacular. Minimalist decor, massive windows with breathtaking views, and state-of-the-art technology in every corner. For those seeking to escape society and enjoy a life of luxury, this chalet is a dream come true. Our third destination is unlike anything you've ever seen. Imagine a luxury retreat not on land or in the air but underwater. This location, known as the Secret Underwater Retreat, is a true masterpiece of engineering and design. Located in a remote part of the Indian Ocean, it was created to offer luxury and privacy in a completely immersive environment. Access to the retreat is restricted. Visitors arrive aboard a custom submarine equipped with cutting-edge technology. Upon entering, they find a futuristic environment with reinforced glass walls offering panoramic views of the surrounding marine life. Exotic fish, colorful corals, and the tranquility of the ocean create a magical, unparalleled atmosphere. Inside, the retreat features luxurious suites, an underwater spa, and an exclusive restaurant serving dishes made with fresh, local ingredients. Additionally, it is 100% sustainable, utilizing ocean energy and advanced resource recycling. It's the perfect example of how the elite redefines the concept of a retreat, combining innovation, luxury, and respect for nature. Have you ever wondered why the ultra-rich need such isolated places? For many, these retreats are not just about luxury or comfort but also a form of reconnection and escapism. The world they live in is marked by constant pressures, excessive media attention, and often a lack of privacy even in the most basic situations. These locations offer something that no amount of money can easily buy: peace of mind. In a world where every move can be monitored and every decision judged, these retreats become sanctuaries where they can simply be human. Exclusivity is not just a display of power but also a protective mechanism against overexposure. Moreover, the psychology of scarcity plays an important role. The rarer and more inaccessible a place is, the greater its symbolic value. For the ultra-wealthy, being in a location that few know about or can access is a constant reminder of their unique position in the world. One fascinating aspect of these secret places is that many of them are not just examples of luxury but also of sustainability. For the elite, the concept of the ideal retreat has evolved. It's no longer enough to have comfort. The location must also respect the environment and align with modern values of preservation and responsibility. The Secret Underwater Retreat, for example, uses water recycling technologies and ocean energy harvesting. Meanwhile, the chalet in the Swiss Alps operates with high-efficiency solar panels and thermal insulation systems to minimize environmental impact. These examples show how the desire for exclusivity can sometimes drive innovations that benefit not only the occupants but also the planet. Additionally, many of these places serve as sustainability laboratories. They experiment with solutions that might one day be applied on a larger scale. This creates an interesting paradox. The same billionaires seeking refuge in untouched locations are also responsible for innovations that could help protect the environment. While the ultra-rich enjoy these paradisiacal retreats, the reality for most of the world is quite different. The abundance of privacy they have is something many of us sacrifice in our daily lives. We live connected, exposed, and often surrounded by a lack of personal space that can feel suffocating. This creates a stark contrast. While billionaires hide on invisible islands and secluded chalets, most people struggle to find moments of calm amidst the hustle. This divide raises an important question. How much do we value privacy and silence in our own lives? Even without their resources, perhaps there's something to learn. You don't need a secret island to reconnect. Sometimes turning off your phone, taking a walk in nature, or simply setting aside some quiet time can be enough to find a little peace in such a fast-paced world. Keeping a place secret requires much more than an unknown address. To ensure the privacy and security of the retreats we've explored, The ultra-wealthy use measures that seem straight out of spy movies. We're talking about AI-powered monitoring systems, high-tech invisible fences, and even disinformation strategies. For instance, some private islands use signal blockers that prevent drones from flying over the area. Isolated mountain chalets have hidden cameras in strategic locations, connected to encrypted networks that immediately alert to any intrusion. Meanwhile, underwater retreats use automated systems to monitor water pressure and movement, detecting any suspicious approaches. Perhaps the most important element is the dedicated team protecting these places. Elite security firms, staffed by ex-military personnel and technology experts, are hired to ensure that nothing escapes control. This way, the ultra-wealthy can relax, knowing every aspect of their privacy is meticulously safeguarded. Now that you know about these locations, you might be wondering, who exactly visits these retreats? It's no surprise that they're the preferred destinations for tech magnates, Hollywood stars, royalty, and of course billionaire investors. But what truly connects these people isn't just money. It's the desire to disconnect from an increasingly connected world. For tech moguls, these places are spaces to recharge and think about their next big ideas, far from the noise of the cities. For celebrities, they offer a break from cameras and the constant pressure of being in the spotlight. And for royalty, these retreats are places where they can enjoy the freedom of simply being themselves, without the formal protocols that accompany their lives. These locations are also used for ultra-exclusive gatherings. From billion-dollar negotiations to private parties that will never be publicized, they serve as stages for moments that shape the future of power and influence in the world. If you're wondering how much it costs to access one of these retreats, the answer is simple: a lot. And we're not just talking about monetary costs, but also the exclusivity they represent. Most of the time, it's not enough to have financial resources. You need an invitation. A private island in the Pacific can cost hundreds of millions of dollars, not including maintenance and security expenses. Underwater retreats require investments in technology and infrastructure that easily surpass billions. Even mountain chalets can require millions in customizations to meet the specific needs of their owners. And access? To frequent these places, you often need to be part of a highly restricted network of contacts. It's an invisible club where the most valuable entry ticket isn't money but the status and connections you possess. Ultimately, the real cost of these paradises goes beyond financial. It reflects how inaccessible the elite world is for most people. The question many people ask is, what happens in these secret places? Although details are rarely disclosed, we know that these retreats are used for everything from personal relaxation to events that shape the future. Imagine a meeting of tech industry leaders discussing new ideas far from the public eye. Or a birthday celebration filled with unique experiences like underwater dining and private performances by world-famous artists. There are also stories of even more mysterious activities, such as billion-dollar negotiations that never make it to the news. But for many, these retreats serve a much simpler purpose: the opportunity to be far from everything and everyone. To spend days disconnected from the digital world, reconnecting with themselves and the surrounding nature. It is in these moments that the ultra-rich find something money alone cannot buy: freedom. These secret places are not just retreats for the ultra-rich. They also have a profound impact on culture and society. On one hand, they symbolize the extreme inequality of the world we live in. While billions of people face daily hardships, a small elite invests in technologies and properties that seem to belong to another planet. On the other hand, these places also spark fascination and curiosity. They become symbols of aspiration and even innovation. Many of the technological advances used in these retreats, such as sustainable energy and environmentally integrated design, may end up benefiting society at large in the future. What these retreats truly reveal, however, is the human desire for exclusivity, for something that is entirely one's own. No matter how connected the world becomes, the pursuit of a private, untouched, and unique space remains one of the greatest luxuries anyone can have. With the advancement of technology and the growing fortunes of the ultra-rich, the future of these retreats promises to be even more astonishing. Experts believe we'll see the creation of habitats in even more extreme locations, such as lunar bases, permanent underwater cities, and even orbital retreats. In addition, the integration of artificial intelligence and full automation could transform these places into self-sustaining and self-managed environments. Imagine a private island where drones handle all maintenance, or a chalet that automatically monitors weather conditions and adjusts its interior for maximum comfort. But the big question is, how far will this go? Will the pursuit of isolation and exclusivity create a world where the ultra-rich literally live apart from the rest of humanity? Or will these innovations eventually be shared for the benefit of everyone? The future is uncertain, but one thing is clear. The retreats of the elite will continue to redefine the boundaries of what is possible. While these retreats are inaccessible to most of us, they offer important lessons. In an increasingly fast-paced world, where we are constantly connected and exposed, the value of silence and privacy has never been more evident. The ultra-rich invest so much in these places because they recognize something we often overlook: the need to disconnect. Whether it's for reflection, reconnecting with nature, or simply recharging, these retreats offer something that all of us can seek in our daily lives, even on a smaller scale. You don't need millions to find your own retreat. A walk in nature, a moment of digital disconnection, or even creating a peaceful space at home can offer a similar sense of refuge. In the end, what these places teach us is that everyone needs a space to breathe and recharge. These secret retreats are more than luxury destinations. They represent the human desire for exclusivity, peace, and reconnection. While most of us will never set foot on an invisible island or an alpine chalet, there's something we can learn from the ultra-wealthy's quest: the importance of finding moments and spaces that bring us peace, even amidst chaos. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and share it with someone who would also love to learn these fascinating secrets. Subscribe to the channel for more content that explores the extraordinary and the inaccessible, and let us know, which of these places would you visit if you could? Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.